Hello, my great and wonderful people. We welcome you once again to our today's episode of this program. And today, I just get two videos when it said I want quickly review to una concerning Nigerian armies and everything when it say if they happen for inside the camp. You know, ever since we see they talk about this Boko Haram and their sponsors like the chief of army staff and every other people when it say it surround them, you know, it still did somehow difficult for so many of us to really see the truth for inside all this matter. But of recent now, they get this new video when it be say we just received, when it be say yes, they sentence one army to death or because of say he asked just common question. But to God be the glory, say they rescue him and he come outside to come tell the story of the things when it be say it happened for there. You know, after that very one, it still get another one when it be say I would still like to show to una. There's something, although this one not be just of recent, this one happened last year when it be say 12 army they sentenced them to death by firing squad. Just similar thing when it be say it's this similar to this Boko Haram. So now still issue of this Boko Haram. So now insti concern. I would just like to showcase these two videos to una. And one thing when I want beg una, just be patient so that you feel get the full details. And after which I will talk along with them. Why you will see and say the 12 when it be say the sentence to death by firing squad say almost all of them now for southeast or the southwest. Just first of all, watch this very one and we will come back for the conclusion.
Nigerian military court-martial has sentenced 12 soldiers to death by firing squad for mutiny. The 12 were found guilty of criminal conspiracy to commit mutiny and attempted killing of a senior officer. 5 others were discharged while one was sentenced to 28 days in prison with hard labor. The soldiers had opened fire at the vehicle of a senior army general in protest over the ambush and killing of some of their comrades by Boko Haram in May this year. The general survived the shooting, which occurred at the 7th Division Barracks in Maiduguri, the capital of Northeast Borno State. The 9-man military court-martial had been set up following the incident at the Maimalari Barracks in Maiduguri. Altogether, 18 lower-ranking soldiers were put on trial before the court-martial on a 6-count charge bordering on criminal conspiracy to commit mutiny, attempting to kill a superior officer, disobeying lawful orders, insubordination, among others.
Count 2, 96 NA/42/6235, Corporal Jasper Bradelo, you are found guilty and sentenced to death by firing squad. 96 NA/43/1027, Corporal David Musa, you are found guilty, sentenced to death by firing squad. 2005 NA/57/3451, Lance Corporal Friday On, you are found guilty and sentenced to death by firing squad. 2009 NA/64/4905, Lance Corporal Yusuf Shaibu, you are found guilty, therefore sentenced to death by firing squad. 2009 NA/6248, Lance Corporal Igomu Emmanuel, you were found guilty, therefore sentenced to death by firing squad. 2009 NA/64/4214, Private Andrew Mbede, you were found guilty, therefore sentenced to death by firing squad. 2010 NA/65/8344, Private Nuruddin Ahmed, you were found guilty and therefore sentenced to death by firing squad. 2010 NA/65/7084, Private Ifan Yalukagu, you are found guilty and therefore sentenced to death by firing squad. 2013 NA/69/2818, Private Alao Samuel, you are found guilty and therefore sentenced to death by firing squad. 2013 NA/69/2907, Private Amadi Chukudi, you are found guilty and therefore sentenced to death by firing squad. And finally, 2013 NA/69 the 2898, Private Alan Linus, were found guilty and therefore sentenced to death by firing squad. Count 3, attempted murder. 96 NA of the 42 of the 6235, Corporal Jasper Bridelo, were found guilty, therefore sentenced to life imprisonment. 96 NA of the 43 of the 1027, Corporal David Musa, were found guilty, therefore sentenced to life imprisonment. 2005 NA of the 57 of the 3451, Lance Corporal Friday Ono, you are found guilty and therefore sentenced to life imprisonment. 2009 NA of the 6248, Lance Corporal Igomo Emmanuel, you are found guilty for attempted murder, therefore sentenced to life imprisonment. 96 NA of the 64 of the 4214, Private Mbede Andrew, you are found guilty for attempted murder, therefore sentenced to life imprisonment. 2010 NA of the 65 of the 8344, Private Nuruddin Ahmed, you are found guilty for attempted murder, therefore sentenced to life imprisonment. 2010 NA of the 65 of the 7084, Private Ifan Yalukabu, you are found guilty for attempted murder, therefore sentenced to life imprisonment. 2013 NA of the 69 of the 2818, Private Alao Samuel, you are found guilty for attempted murder, you are sentenced to life imprisonment. 2013 NA of the 69 of the 2907, Private Amadi Chukudi, you are found guilty for attempted murder and sentenced to life imprisonment. And finally, 2013 NA of the 69 of the 2898, Private Alan Linus, you are found guilty for attempted murder and sentenced to life imprisonment. Of course, the other 3 charges were found not guilty and discharged on those charges. These sentences and findings are subject to confirmation. Now, you can take your seats. For the second group, (2010) NA of the 65 of the 96912, Private Ichocho Jeremiah, for count 5, Awo, you were found guilty. You are sentenced to 28 days IHL. 2010 NA of the 65 6912, Private Ichocho Jeremiah, for count 6, you are reprimanded. IHL means imprisonment with hard labor. 28 days imprisonment with hard labor. And for count 6, you are reprimanded.
This is a warning.
And say, warning for you. Sit down. 03 NA of the 53 of the 816, Lance Corporal Stephen Clement, for count 3. You were found guilty and you are therefore sentenced to 2 years imprisonment. But for count 4, mutiny, 2003 NA of the 53 of the 816, Lance Corporal Stephen Clement, you were found guilty for mutiny, therefore sentenced to death by firing squad. These findings and sentences are subject to confirmation. May God have mercy on you.
All right, my great and wonderful people. I believe say all of us don't watch this very video. This one are soldiers when it be said they vow with their life to protect the interests of the nation. Why did they sentence them to death by firing squad now? Now because of say they react to see waiting their eye they see for their fight against Boko Haram not be so it's supposed to be. For them to even react at all against the order of their superiors, say waiting that they do, say it not their rights. Neither they sentence them to death by firing squad. So say they mention and they call this something mutiny. say the one attempt to kill their senior officer. Now, it be this very one. So, these people, whether it good or bad, they will just follow. Close their eyes, close their mouth, follow in a mumu way. And apart from that, you will see and say all the names, the 12, most especially the first 12, when they be say they're sentenced to death by firing squad, so say all of them, majority of them, just say now only few bear outside name. Majority of them, either from southeast or southwest or middle belt. If you watch the name, listen to the names too well, you will understand what they talk about. And few others, when they be say the sentenced to life imprisonment. You know, the reason why they bring all this issue, they can say it too obvious to the eyes, even to the blind, and even the people when they say that they see. To still stand up to the dispute this very fast, say, this administration, these people so, say they get interest to make this nation better. And they haven't said that. You get this very one when they say it just happened yesterday. Among this very one, I believe say one, they can rescue one. Now even make can come outside, can't even talk for the something when it say it happened for inside the camp. Make I live and make una still watch this very one, and we'll come back for the conclusion.
I was enlisted into the army 2003, January 2003. And after my training, I was posted to 82 Demonstration Battalion, Kaduna Jaji. We've been going to different operations. This very day, September 12, 2013, we were asked to go for a particular attack. They called the place Kafia Forest. We were briefed that the people who want to go and fight, they've been in that place since 2003, that they've become a strong force. Before we go, that an Alpha jet will go ahead of us in order to soften the ground for us so that we can just go in and just mob the rest. And we're so confident, we're so happy that today will be the end of this particular Boko Haram. So we advance, we're moving. At the time we get to a point where we can't see the Alpha jet anymore. So our commander said, we have to go. These people has already laid ambush on us. There was serious firing on us. Sir, it was a serious battle. Well, by God's grace, God saved my life. That very day, we lost 38 of our men. Then the next morning, the same commander came and meet us in the camp and began to say, gentlemen, now let us go and recover the body of our brothers, our lost fallen heroes. After his address, I now raise my hands up and now ask a question. You told us pointedly that the people are of a strong force, that we can't just go without the air bombardment. The Alpha jet go ahead of us to bombard, to soften the ground for us. He now said, you see, it's not his fault. The problem he has is the Air Force. The Air Force are the one that failed him. Knowing fully well to soldiers that it was not true. You know, soldiers from the rear, you know, they begin to murmur, and to an extent they begin to shoot to the air. You understand? That is a lie. It's a lie. You understand? And the man left. A month later, I was redeployed to another place called Megumeri local government. I just see military police, and they said they need my attention, and I go, and they said I should come and put in statement, put it in writing that what do I know about what happened on the parade ground on so day. And I wrote, and I went back to my location. I was redeployed again to another place called Damasak. Then after a month later, they came and called me that the question I asked the other day was a mutinous question. And so therefore, I was charged for mutiny. Before I know, a week, a month, a year, you know, from one detention to another, get to Abuja 2014. On a fateful day, Barrister Sam Femi Falana just came. He said those soldiers that were charged for mutiny want to see us, and he listened to our story. Then he now stood for us as our lawyer. Then the court martial began. The judgment was given. We're given death sentence. 4 of us were given death sentence. Then after a while, we were moved from Abuja to military intelligence in Lagos here, underground. We were there for like a year, more than a year. We're not allowed to see our children. We're not allowed to see our wife. We're not allowed to see anybody. Finally, they moved us from there to prison. Our lawyer, Sanfemi Falana, took the case to appeal court. He did his best. He kept pushing. On the 50th day, that day I was in exam hall. God, I was writing my 200 level in the National University there, in the prison there. Then they came to call me that, by God's grace, that was May, that our appeal court has discharged and acquits our case. Then the prison staff made us know that we have been discharged and acquitted. The transfer, the detention and everything is 6 years. I thank God. I return home and meet my wife and meet my children intact.
It was tough. It was not easy at all. Unknown to me that I was even pregnant for one of my daughter. I didn't know. So it was when he left that time that I discovered that I was pregnant. So I was left alone. There was no means of communication. There was no how I can talk to him. You know, people will start coming that time. They will be coming from Meduguri. I will be asking, how far? Did you see my husband? Did you hear about him? Did you do this? Did you do that? Some of them will say, Madam, we know you, but we know say your husband will come one day. What I was now hearing is that they said they should go and sentence some soldiers to death. They now mentioned their name. That year, it was a bitter year. It was not sweet at all. Army stopped paying no salary. They did not pay us any money again. How the children feed, how they went to school, it's not their business. Before we will get there to go and give him food at times, I will go there and we see my husband, I will not be happy the way I will see him. There was a day that we were eating. It was a little soup that was remaining. I make Gary Eba. We were eating. Before I know the soup finished, the boys remaining. The children said they are not okay. I said, you are not okay. They said, yes, let's put water now. We put water in that pot of soup and we do it like this. And we ate it like that night. We all went to bed. So all this while, our eye have seen. If you call my children to come and testify, they will tell you. I beg Army that they should release my husband's rights to him. They should release it to him because we have really suffered a lot.
Since the appeal court has discharged and acquitted us and said we are to be reinstated and go back to, we are to be reinstated and be paid all our rightful dues. I keep asking myself, why up to now, it's gone to a year now, nothing has been done. I joined the army with passion and just being out like this, serving the army for good 16, 17 years, and you know, you are just out like that. It's a painful stuff. I'm not angry with them, but I should have at least my rightful benefit. You know, like my discharge certificate with me, like my retired ID card with me, you understand? I am not angry with the army in any way, but it's a pain to me.
All right, my great and wonderful people, I think you wanna see this very video right now. Yes, you see, the reason why EBC they charge this man over 6 years, say this man they prison. Now God save him. Say yes, a lawyer come to his own rescue. 6 years when EBC this man they use and do yeah. They stop his salary from his whole family and everything. Not be stressed when he go through. If not God, when he be say he dey in own side, this man I believe say he will dey alive till now. Tell me, wetin this man do? When he take ask common question, to tell them say, now so you tell me, or you tell us, say you will send 8 fighter jets ahead of us, because of the people when they say yes, you know their strategies and their force when they say we want to go fight, just to help us to achieve results. Why it not be like that? Now only that one be the question. They say now attempted murder question against a senior officer. Make somebody understand this very word. Attempted murder question. It not carry gun shoot anybody. Oh. It not drag the gun of the senior officer say because of say, oh no, it not throw blow, it not throw punch. He ask question. Not be say he demand though when the senior officer not even attempt to say okay, now so we want to go fight these people. No. Now this same senior officer, now if I give them those assurance, say make una go. Now so now this one be the method we want use when we fit overcome these people. We will send a fighter ahead of una so that una will get quick result. And at the end, they go, they not see according to the way when they say they take planner. And at the end of it all, they lost up to 38 men, soldiers, Nigeria soldiers. They come back home with defeat. I've been writing for that kind of person to ask question. Why it be say it not be like as we planned before? Na bad question. Now that question, now they contact to say, now attempted murder question. You see, if truly say now people when they say they need results, if truly now people when they say yes, they need to save the life of Nigerians or even the ones of the soldiers, when they say yes, they take vow to defeat the as in to protect the interests of the nation. At least, let me first of all live the life of Nigerians now. Say the soldiers, when they say that they go for this combat, so they really valued their life as their own tools to achieve victory. They ask questions. You say the question, attempted murder against senior officer. Because of that one, you sentence this man to death. You sentence this man to death by question. Because of question. You see the other first video when they say we watch. 12 soldiers. All those ones don't go by now. Yeah? Millions and millions like this of soldiers when they say yes, that they go down on daily basis. Now the one if he come outside now will hear a battle. Because I with this one now, God knows rescue life as we talked earlier. There is no way when they say we'll know any story when they say it concern this man and his own family. On daily basis like this, thousands upon thousands of Nigeria soldiers that they sacrifice just because of say they ask or they react to their own failure ways to meet up to their responsibility as leaders. Leave the real matter when it be say they face them before their very eyes. The one when it be say they swear an oath of office to uphold, they leave all those ones. They kill their own tools when it be say they get for hand to fight these people. You see the whole issue. Not be only this one. When we say we don't see several and several and several ones. The one when we say we don't even hear about at all. Say now the plenty pass. All right, my great and wonderful people. I will leave una make una share una opinion with us on the comment section. We just say may we bring this video. Still they enlighten a lot of us mind when they say they never still believe. Say this administration say they are bent for evil. They're not there for good. All right, I beg you. Make you still share this video so that it will still reach our brothers and sisters all over the world. As you do so, God Almighty will bless you all in Jesus' mighty name. Amen. We would like to draw the curtain of this program here. We will see you again when we see you. Remember, we love you all. Bye-bye.